But Israel here, like always. And we got some Dunkirk stuff, man. I haven't seen Hacksaw Ridge, which I don't know if I'm actually going to see it because, but this looks like it's going to be this generation's Saving Private Ryan. Huge fan of Saving Private Ryan. Big fan of it. I love the movie. It's definitely in my top 10, I think, of all time greatest movies. Maybe top 20. There's a lot of new stuff coming out that I just kind of like, even though it's kind of like I shouldn't like it. Like, it wasn't the greatest. Like, it's not like Saving Private Ryan quality. But, like, I'm just like, oh, it's action. I like it. I can't tell you what it is because I don't actually know. But for just safe assurances, it was, let's just say top 20. But this actually might be in a whole new league of its own. This might be just an incredible World War II movie. In high school, one of my favorite subjects was history, World War II. It's what I did all my reports on. As a lazy student, as being dyslexic, I never did reports for the most part. I just bad at schoolwork. I had an English teacher that was incredible and said, do a report on this stupid book, like whatever it was. I mean, the only one I think I ever did was The Outsiders, because, socias and fucking greasers, bro. That was epic. But for the most part, I'm just like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm just lazy and or stupid. And she goes, if you want, you can do a report on any subject you want, even World War II. And I went, okay. And I made a big paper and had a big swastika right on the cover of it because it was mostly about Hitler and all the bullshit that he was doing and all the crazy stuff about him. And I was like, you know what? World War II, man. It's just a subject. To know everything about that is like to know humanity, the struggles, man. It really does. It's an incredible point in time where people just did not give up, did not falter. Some, I'm sure, did. But the ones that stood up and went to war and were, here's the women that stayed behind because at that time you couldn't be a soldier. And, excuse me, went above and beyond making the war machines that America and England needed to survive. It was a point in time where our country was at its best. Not because it was a wartime, but because we were together. I think America definitely needs solidarity and with real leaders, because without that, we just kind of do our own thing and we all kind of get in trouble and we say stupid shit. So it was just a crazy point in time for America. And if you ever wonder, for anybody that's not American, if you ever wonder why, the term, the place with America, the home of dream, or whatever that bullshit slogan is for everybody outside of the country, for your own, the land of dreams is one of them. I actually drawing a blank on all the others. The greatest country on the planet. That might have been true then. I don't say it now. I don't believe it now. But back then, when we were doing the right things by our neighbors and our allies and, to get our nose in things against, previous administrations, we get our nose in stuff for oil or whatever. Back then, it was to stop genocide on a massive scale, which you can't yell at America saying, "What are you getting involved for?" Because then you look like the asshole that likes genocide. But back then, it was a great country, man, or we were a great country, and I hope I'm alive to see our country kind of do the right things, to get us back to being a great country again, where people want to come to our country. That might not happen for another 4 to 8 years. Who knows? Surprises may happen within that time frame. With that, this is Dunkirk. So sorry for a speech for 4 minutes before the reaction even starts. For anybody that didn't skip my blabbering, leave a comment down below. Love to see your other comments. Let's get into it. Dunkirk! Let's go! Syncope?
It was a colossal military disaster.
Oh shit. I think this is World War I.
We shall go on to the end.
No, it can't be. No, yeah, those helmets threw me off. I don't think it's World War I, is it? No, they didn't have those planes. Of course it's not. No, duh. Hello? Those helmets, man, they're throwing me off. Come home, comfort them.
Call went out. We have to go to Dunkirk. Ready on the stern line.
What are you doing? You know where we're going.
Into war, George.
I'll be useful, sir.
One of ours.
Oh shit, he's in this?
On me.
Oh, snap. It's not just naval, baby.
The ship's about to leave.
Down you go.
They need to send more ships. Every hour the enemy pushes closer.
Jesus.
They've activated the civilian boats. Civilians? We need destroyers. Where are we going?
Dunkirk.
Okay.
I'm not going back. If we go, they will die. You're weekend sailors, not the bloody navy. You should be at home.
There's no hiding from this, son. We have a job to do.
Turn it around!
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender.
Oh shit, he's in the too.
We shall never surrender.
Ooh.
Where's the bloody Air Force?
All right. I didn't want to say anything during none of that. I wanted to just experience the awesomeness. Definitely will be checking that out in theaters 100%. 100%. That looks like it's going to be insane. I have not actually done anything as far as research in this movie. Is this just following the British people? Because that's what it looked like. That's the flags that they made a point to show us. I don't exactly know. The Dunkirk story is something that I did not... the Normandy beaches, the Dunkirks and all that stuff, it was not a subject that I looked at closely. Just the overall tidings of the war. And, yeah, man, I don't know. Whether it's World War I or II, the stuff that people did, the civilians that step up, whether it was America, whether it was anything, at that point in time, it's always incredible. Those hats, man. I remember seeing World War I hats or helmets that look just like that, so it was like throwing me off. I'm like, they didn't have planes like that in World War I, but why the helmets? Maybe I just never seen the helmets before. I don't know. But, oh man, this movie looks like it's going to be incredible. The civilians, the drama of getting squished by a fucking boat, all insane looking. I can't wait to check it out, and I think it's going to be an incredible movie. I do. I think it's going to be one of the greatest movies in like the last 10 years. Honestly, I hope it does. I hope it is. And something's going on in the background, but whew, I can't wait. With that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. You like the video, like the content, go like, subscribe, share. Remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate it, though. And, yeah, man, you guys, want to check out any of the other stuff, playlist down below. Want to leave a comment? Love to see other comments. Once again, my name is Azrael, and I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.